Just because something doesn't do what you planned it to do doesn't mean it's useless. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. 5% of the people think, 10% of the people think they think, and the other 85% would rather die than think. The three great essentials to achieve anything worthwhile are, first, hard work, second, stick-to-itiveness, third, common sense. If we all did the things we are really capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. Nonviolence leads to the highest ethics, which is the goal of all evolution. Until we stop harming all other living beings, we are still savages. Negative results are just what I want. They're just as valuable to me as positive results. I can never find the thing that does the job best until I find the ones that don't. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. The doctor of the future will give no medication, but will interest his patients in the care of the human frame, diet, and in the cause and prevention of disease. The most necessary task of civilization is to teach people how to think. It should be the primary purpose of our public schools. The mind of a child is naturally active, it develops through exercise. Give a child plenty of exercise, for body and brain. The trouble with our way of educating is that it does not give elasticity to the mind. It casts the brain into a mold. It insists that the child must accept. It does not encourage original thought or reasoning, and it lays more stress on memory than observation. I have friends in overalls whose friendship I would not swap for the favor of the kings of the world. Restlessness is discontent, and discontent is the first necessity of progress. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man and I will show you a failure. We are like tenant farmers chopping down the fence around our house for fuel when we should be using nature's inexhaustible sources of energy: sun, wind and tide. I'd put my money on the sun and solar energy. What a source of power! I hope we don't have to wait until oil and coal run out before we tackle that. To do much clear thinking, a person must arrange for regular periods of solitude when they can concentrate and indulge the imagination without distraction. Unfortunately, there seems to be far more opportunity out there than ability. We should remember that good fortune often happens when opportunity meets with preparation. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. The reason a lot of people do not recognize opportunity is because it usually goes around wearing overalls looking like hard work. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. One might think that the money value of an invention constitutes its reward to the man who loves his work, but I continue to find my greatest pleasure, and so my reward, in the work that precedes what the world calls success. I have more respect for the fellow with a single idea who gets there than for the fellow with 1,000 ideas who does nothing.